Okay, next question.
Good evening, Mr. Deepak. Congratulations for a very effective and very informative lecture.
Thank you.
And we are, I think, one in telling that we learned. But I have a small question, and that is doubt.
Okay, sir.
So far as NRC for Maharashtra, Assam, and everywhere you are asking, see, in our country, the land belongs to very limited people, upper class people or some people with lot of money. Lot of nomadic tribes are there who are Indians, but they do not have any document, land or any proof to prove that they belong to India.
Right, sir.
Especially in a country like ours, where in Bihar that river which is flooded and crores of people have lost their property, document.
Right.
Similarly in Assam, everywhere this happens.
Right.
So what measures the government is likely to take to ensure that those indigenous people, especially the tribes people,
Correct.
they are not branded as an illegal migrant?
Brilliant question.
Thank you so much.
I agree with you. So, when the Assam Accords were entered into, 2 points were considered. That under the IMDT Act, when expulsions happened, some genuine Indians were expelled. Okay, people of Assamese origin were expelled. This is one of the considerations and one of the concerns that they expressed to the government, that the sword that you have dangled, it seems to be cutting both ways, that people of this country are being kicked out and those who do not belong to this country are not being kicked out. So effectively, more than causing, or let's say more than addressing the problem, the legislation is exacerbating and worsening the problem. That's the position that they came out with. So to address this, specific operational measures were put in place, which is to effectively say, apart from you saying who you are, assume that you do not have documents. At the very least, there must be somebody who can vouch for you. Now I'll tell you where this went. Hold on. Has somebody heard of the introducer system under Aadhaar? Assume that you do not have any documents, then the village officer or the panchayat head can effectively introduce you as a person who he recognizes, and on that basis Aadhaar can be granted. This is how it actually started. Because the concept of UIDAI was primarily conceived of to address this question with respect to illegal migration. Except that suspicions or apprehensions were aired to say that the dispensation which introduced it, I don't think it was the BJP dispensation, it was the non-BJP dispensation. When it introduced it, there were zero controls, as a consequence of which it would end up legitimizing everyone. Okay? Then they decided to add safeguards. The report of the parliamentary committee headed by Yashwant Sinha then pointed out the problems with the system and also the solutions with that particular system, particularly with respect to legitimizing and legalizing illegal migrants. Frankly speaking, it remains my belief that those safeguards have not been introduced even today when Aadhaar has been mainstreamed, as a consequence of which you regularly read reports of fake Aadhaars being issued all over the place or Aadhaar cards being issued to illegal migrants. Okay?
And legal citizens not getting there.
Correct. So one of the things when...
There was a report when Nagaland had started NRC,
right,
and people from Rajasthan who settled there, I think 100 years before, in Dimapur, they are being branded as foreigners.
Understood. I didn't know of this, but thank you for enlightening me with the nugget of information. I'll read it up. The one thing that also, with respect to Aadhaar, that people have aired and as a legitimate concern, I'm not digressing, is when you try and use biometric information, particularly if it happens to be a daily wage laborer, his fingerprints are usually wiped off. They don't exist. Okay? And over the years, it only worsens. Each of these problems has been highlighted. In fact, there's a YouTube video where I think a kg of tomato was recognized as a human being by the system. Okay? This also exists. And this is not an extreme example. These were live examples which were aired as concerns when these so-called technological measures were being introduced as part of the Aadhaar system. Okay? Therefore, if you ask me as to what is the safeguard, I'm going to ask, the safeguards that you employ for the purposes of grant of a passport, the safeguards that you employ for the purposes of verification for a driving license, at the very least, try and employ those safeguards even when you try and grant Aadhaar or for NRC. A police verification. Okay, somebody might say, but yes, you can manage even that. There is frankly no end to that because I don't think there is any foolproof system. But the one thing that you can certainly try and do is you create a deterrent for anyone who tries to screw around with the system. Particularly if he happens to be a member of the dispensation, a member of the government or a public servant who facilitates the grant of rights to illegal migrants or access to resources to illegal migrants. He must take the rap on his knuckle for any consequence. Then there is some kind of a deterrent. But precisely to address this, a completely parallel standalone system was recommended in the 175th Law Commission report, and nobody has bothered to implement it so far. That was a report that was commissioned and published under the dispensation of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Not by an adversarial dispensation, but by the Vajpayee government. I don't think that report has got its due. There are so many recommendations there where they say that if assume for a moment that you're not in a position to convince the other country to take back its citizens, ensure that these people are categorized as stateless people, they are not given voting rights, and they do not have the power to purchase immovable property because land is a precious resource and they cannot have access to it. Specific recommendations coming from experts on this particular point of view. So at least if you start thinking on those lines, I'm sure some solution will evolve. But the fact that you're not even thinking on those lines is where the problem is.